morning. So today I thought we would decorate for fall. I have been really wanting to do this since September 1st. It's now the 5th, but I finally have a little bit of free time that I can get around to it. So that's what we're going to do today. I think it's going to take more than a couple days because I still have to work, so we're just going to spread it out through the last half of this week. Also, if I'm talking funny, I'm sorry. I have like a canker sore or like something on the side of my mouth, and it hurts every time I move my tongue. I'm also a little late to decorating this year because we've had an unexpected guest the last several days. The neighbor cat, who I've shown in multiple videos, has adopted us this week basically. Usually he comes over, we'll give him a little bit of kitty kibble, and then he'll be on his way, or he'll stay for like 5-10 minutes and go. But since Sunday, he has been over 5 days straight, and he stays multiple hours. He's super cute. But yeah, he just comes over. He came over at 6:30 this morning, had some breakfast, and then left. I know he'll be back again. This year, I may get a few new things. I'm not sure yet. I got rid of a lot of my decorations, which I'm happy about, but I feel like I want to add a couple new things in since we're in a new space, and I just really want to bring in some cozy vibes. My husband and I did make a trip to town yesterday after work. We went to Goodwill and TJ Maxx and Michael's. I didn't really see a whole lot that inspired me, so I don't think I will buy a whole lot this year, maybe just some new garland. I saw some that I kind of like, but I want to get all of our decorations up first and then see how I feel. So yeah, we're just gonna do these things throughout the next 3 or 4 days. And yeah, let's get started. Good morning. So it's a few days later. Things did not go as planned at all this week. While I was filming on Thursday, I got really overwhelmed and kind of started to get anxiety. I don't have much decor to put up, but while I was putting up, it just didn't feel right. Like it just wasn't the look I was going for. And then I think I kind of spiraled into comparing myself to all the homes online that are like fully decorated for fall, which is not the look I'm going for, but I still wanted at least like the living room, dining room, and kitchen to have like a cohesive fall feel. And I wasn't feeling that. Um, and so I started like ruminating and just like constantly thinking about like, how can it be better? Do I need to get like all new stuff? Do I need to change the decor I have? I wanted to kind of keep the pink, green, and blue throughout the house and not change it strictly to orange because I don't have that much orange and I like those colors. So I really just want to put like little bits of orange mixed throughout. But when I was doing that, it just, like I said, it didn't feel or look right to me. And so I was like, do I need to get more stuff than I had planned for, which I don't want to do because I'm really trying not to buy stuff that I'm not going to use again in a year. You know, I don't want to fall into like the trendy stuff. I worked really hard to declutter our stuff. I don't want to just add to it. So I kind of fell into a funk. And then also my mouth has been really hurting the last couple days. Today's the first day that it feels a little bit better, but Thursday I was in really bad pain, so I was working from home and it just talking hurt. I didn't sleep the night before and I was just in so much pain. I knew if I went into work, people would want to talk to me and it would get worse. So I took the day off on Friday and just stayed home and rested because I was just so tired. While I was doing all of that, I did go to a couple stores to pick out a few new decoration pieces, which I'm pretty happy with. I decided I wasn't going to push it this year as far as like getting a fully cohesive home if it wasn't going to work out and if it was too much effort. I'm just not going to do it. So I'm adding a few bits here and there. It might not be fully the look or the feel that I want, but I'm going to be okay with that this year. I'm trying to buy consciously things that I will use again and again and things that match our um, yearly decor so that we can enjoy it more often. So I'm really trying to stick to that. And I did go to the store and buy some things, which I want to show you what I did get. First, I bought this really pretty orange pumpkin pillow from TJ Maxx. I bought it, I think Thursday, maybe Wednesday. And I thought it would be perfect for either the sofa or the bedroom. But when I got it here, I like it, but I don't love it. So I think I'm going to return this. And then the following day, they had a different color. So I actually bought this green one and because I wanted to see which one I liked better, the orange or the green, or if I liked either. So, but I think this one actually looks good in the bedroom. So I'm going to keep this one. And then I bought these really pretty garlands. And they're kind of more on the pink, red, blue side. So they match our everyday decor. So I like that look. I bought 3 of them, 2 for the entryway and dining room, and then 1 for the bedroom. I already put a couple of those up and they look really good. I just have to hang this one in the dining room later and then that will be good. And then lastly, I wanted a tablecloth because the table we bought scratches really easy. I'm actually not very happy with that purchase. I wish I had bought a used vintage one on like Facebook Marketplace, but I was really convinced I wanted that table. But it wasn't solid wood, which I thought it was, and the surface just scratches so easily. So I wanted to get a tablecloth, and I was thinking I wanted pink to match the pink pillows in the living room because the dining room doesn't really have much color. It's just kind of black and brown, and I wanted to like bring in our colors into that area more. So I found this one. It's more of like a gray pink, which I like. The color is actually purple pink, so it's like a mauve color. It doesn't match the pillows totally, but it's really close. And I also like it because it has this little tassel detail below. I did put this on the dining table last night, and I really like the way it looks. And it'll work year round since that's the colors of our apartment. And then I got, lastly, I got these blue placemats to go that would match again the colors in our apartment, but it would match the tablecloth. I like these, but when I tried it out last night, I put them on just to see what I thought about it, and We've already got some cat hair because little mister came to visit us yesterday again. But when I put them on, it was kind of looking very square, boxy up top. So I want to find some like round grass woven placemats or chargers. So I'm going to keep a lookout for those today. But if I can't find those, I am going to use the blue ones because they are nice and I don't want to not use them. And I don't want to return them. So that's what I bought. Um, let me show you what I did get done around the apartment. There's a few things I want to finish up with you guys today, but I'll show you what I ended up doing over the last 2 days while I wasn't feeling good. Okay, so first here's the completed bedroom. I hope you can see this bedroom does not get very much light, but I hung one of the garlands above the bed there and I really like the way it looks. We went to IKEA last year and they had this really pretty bedroom vignette with a similar look and I wanted to replicate that and I really like it. And so then I decided to put the green pillow here. Oops, sorry, I just tripped over the bed. Which I think it works since this room is all the green, blue, and pinks in here. Not quite the green we have, but actually, it does match the curtains, so I do like it. And then over in the corner, we always have lights and garland on that, but I added some oak leaves, which I really like. So that's all I did in the bedroom, but I think it makes a big impact. There are a few things I still want to do in here. Like I want to finish styling this dresser top. I think I want to look for maybe some fall foliage to go in that vase, maybe some real pumpkins. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just keep it very simple and take everything away and just leave it blank. I'm still thinking of an idea for that. And then I think, so I still haven't found, or I still have not changed these frames for what I want. Eventually I want to put like a custom art piece of Charlotte, but I don't want to quite do that yet because I haven't picked the photo that I want to put in those. And I was thinking that if we ever do get another dog or pets, it'd be nice to have her in one and the new one in the other. So I'm kind of waiting on that. But in the meantime, I think I have a solution for something that'll match right now. When I was cleaning yesterday, I found some old scraps of really pretty gray and white wallpaper that has some owls and woodpeckers in them. So I'm going to work on that. That'll be probably next weekend's video. We're going to do like a whole fall craft activities weekend with all the things that I did not finish this week. So there's the bedroom. I'm really happy with it. It feels super cozy. I love crawling in and snuggling up. I think this will be a great spot this season to drink tea, read a book, and maybe even move the TV in here and just watch some shows and just be snugly in here. And then you did see me put these leaves up on Thursday. I really like the way it looks. I was hoping to find something to kind of bring orange down on the sofa. I was thinking that orange pumpkin pillow might do the trick, but I'm really not sure about it. Like I said, I like it, but I don't love it. So I really think I'm going to return it and maybe just not do anything on the sofa this year. Just leave it as is because it does look cute. I just wanted something fall right there, but maybe if I put a real pumpkin in this tray that I nabbed from the kitchen, maybe that'll do it. I did put out our fall puzzles. That pumpkin one is super hard. We started it last year and never finished it because it was really hard. And then I haven't done anything with the TV area. That's one of the areas that I'm not sure what to do with, but I'm thinking maybe if I make it a table runner and then maybe find some smaller real pumpkins to put on top, that'll do it. Originally, I was thinking of putting garland up there, but I don't really know. That's one of the areas where I'm like, if it doesn't feel right, I don't want to push it just to do it. So we'll see. We're going to mold that over for another week or so. Okay, so that's what I have done so far. In a little bit, once the store is open, I'm going to run to the I'm going to run out to the retail stores one more time, and then I'm not going to buy any more decor after that. I pretty much know what I want to get, so I'm not going to, and I have a budget, so I'm not going to overspend. I'm going to return that pink pillow or purple, that orange pillow, and then just buy like a couple candles and look for like a couple other things, and then that's it. So this is what I came up with for the dining area. I know this fabric is a little springy, but it does have some peach and orange in it, so it works and it ties in the other colors of our house. I think it's cute, but I don't think it's super practical as far as keeping it looking this way all fall, and it's literally been impossible to keep him off of this just this morning. Hey, you, we talked about this. I made you another spot over there. I will be content if it stays like this for today and maybe do it for the big holidays like Thanksgiving and my birthday, but I think I need to do a more simplified version of this because I don't think it's going to last, not with kitty cat coming in all the time. But yeah, so that's how the dining room table turned out, which I do enjoy. And then I did hang up the second garland yesterday. It is feeling more and more like fall in here, but I feel like it's going to be a work in progress this year. And if I don't ever finish it this by the end of fall, that's okay. That might just be what happens this year. But I think, let's see, I also picked up these flowers yesterday and this little trivet basket thing at Michael's, and I wanted to put those in the bedroom, but I didn't like the way they looked. They just looked too fake. So I decided not to use those. I'm gonna return those. I did find the round chargers placemats that I was talking about at Michael's, so those actually do look good. I did put them on the dining table, so I'm gonna keep those, but I'm gonna return these things today, and then I think I'm gonna call it good as far as decorating, at least for now. I'll probably pick up more pumpkins, and if I find something that really calls to me, maybe I'll buy it. But for now, I think I'm good. Um, And I think I'm gonna leave the vlog here because things have not gone as planned this week, and I don't know, I'm just not feeling super inspired. I think we'll just pick it up next week and kind of add to it as we go. Um, so yeah, I think for today I'm gonna call it good and enjoy the morning. I'm gonna make some pumpkin smoothies, and I think Oz is gonna make some French toast, which sounds really good this morning. So we're gonna do that, and then um, not sure what we'll get up to this afternoon. Yeah, for now, I'll say goodbye, and I'll see you next week.